This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so in yesterday's session, we discussed about that what is the git branch command, right? How to create the branches. Mm. Difference between this git reset and revert command, git show command. So all these things discussed, right? And git ignore file. So today we are going to start that what is the difference between branch and tag, right? Why we need to create the branches when we are going to create the tags. So before that, so Kaveri is asking one question. Sir, good morning, sir. When I'm pushing the files to the remote repository, it's directly moving to remote repository without asking the password. Is there any problem in it? No problem, because already the PAT has stored in where credentials manager. If you are using Windows, okay, if you go and see, you will have a one app called as the credentials manager. That credentials manager, the PAT has stored. If you're using MacBook, what is the app name? Keychain access. Keychain access. Even for me also, okay. So what I will do, I will go to that. So just open git bash, go to the folder wherever repository is there, right? So if I execute that git push alias name fb hyphen all. If I want to push all the branches, so what it is saying, everything is up to date, right? So if I go and delete here, if you see keychain access, okay, so here credentials are saved. I will go and delete it. It's deleted. So now if you go and execute this command, it will ask username Devops training BLR and password. So here some people are giving the password. Is it going to support that password? No. Suppose if I'm going to give the password, see, support for password authentication was removed on August 13th, 2021. Please use a personal access token. Please use this URL for more information. Authentication failed. It is not going to allow you. Some people are using still password. Devendra, hmm? Instead of password, what we have to use? PAT. Okay. So already I have generated the PAT and I have saved here. Where? Then save this one. So now what I'm going to do? I'm going to use this PAT. So I'm going to give the username as Devops training. BLR is the username. So password, instead of password, what I'm going to do? I will copy this PEM file, that PAT, and I'm going to paste it. When you are pasting that PAT, you are not able to see, but it is copied. Hit enter. See, it is showing that everything up to date. If you see everything up to date means there is no updates in your local repository to push to the remote repository. Clear, guys? Anybody have any questions? Okay. So just follow my instructions when I'm explaining all these things. No? Okay. Still, some people are not following whatever I'm explaining. Maybe they are not attending the classes. Hmm? Okay, so Saujanya is asking same question, but I forgot. I need to check that to Saujanya. I think it is not going to store in that Linux server, because now if you go and use that Linux server, every time it is going to ask the credentials. That is what I observed. Okay, so after I asked you question, you asked the question, right? I have checked it, but every time it is going to ask. Okay, so just you can follow this video. Okay, what I did, I have connected to the Linux server. This one, I have connected to the Linux server. In that Linux server, I have. One second. I have installed Git in the Linux server. Here I'm generating that files and committing into that local repo. From here I'm pushing to the GitHub SCM. Every time it is going to ask the credentials. So Manoj is asking. So now the credentials again saved. Yes, if you go and see that keychain access, see GitHub credentials are saved. Okay. So Saujanya, the Linux in the Linux credentials are not saving. Okay. So now we'll continue that difference between branch and tag. So what is the difference between branch and tag? This is also a very important question. Branch is mutable. Tag is immutable. What do you mean by immutable? Tag is immutable. Means once if you create, you are not able to update it. The immutable means once if you create, you are not able to modify that one. So how many guys knows about the Java? If you know the Java, already you are familiar with this word immutable. So in the Java, string object is immutable. Means once if you create that object, you are not able to modify. Even here also, once if you create a tag, that tag code we are not able to modify. Mutable means we can able to modify. See, we created the branches, we have updated the code, right? We have pushed it to the remote repository. So branches are immutable, tags are branches are mutable, tags are immutable, right? So when we are going to create the branches, so branches we are going to create a ongoing development. As long as the development is there, okay, we are going to create the branches. When we are going to create the tags, we are going to create the tags after production deployment. So once we deploy the code to the production, we are going to create a tag. So that in future reference, future purpose, okay, so after 1 year or 2 years, we need to refer in version 1.0 what what code we have deployed. In version 2.0, what code we have deployed, right? So if you create the tags, easily you can able to refer those versions code. So now I'm going to ask one interview question. So tags are going to create an which branch? This is one of the important question. Tags are going to create an which branch? So Sangamesh has answered correct answer. Master branch. Why? When we are going to create the tags after production deployment. After production deployment. Right. So to deploy the code into the production environment, from which branch we are going to take the code? We are going to take the code from master branch. Right. So we are going to create the tags on master only. So Naresh is saying default branch. See Bhaiya, are Naresh Bhaiya, we can make dev branch also default branch, right? That is not the correct answer. The correct answer is master branch. Okay, because we are going to create the code, deploy the code from master branch to the production environment, right? So now we know already how to display that how many branches are there using the git branch command. So if you want to display that how many tags are there, git tag, right? So if you want to create a branch, git branch branch name. So if you want to create a tag, git tag name, git tag name, right? Git branch name, git tag name. So if you want to push particular branch, we are going to use it git push alias name fb branch name, right? So if you want to push the particular tag, git push alias name tag name, tag name, right? So if you want to push all the branches, git push alias git. If you want to push all the branches, what is the command, guys? Git push alias name hyphen all. Yes or no? We use hyphen all. So this is another interview question. So if we execute git push alias name hyphen all, is it going to push that branches and the tags both, or only the branches? Om Prakash Sangamesh is saying that only branches. Yes, correct. Only the branches. Okay, so it is not going to push tags. So if you want to push all the tags, git push alias name hyphen tags, tags. In this case, you don't want to use this tag. Just simply you can use that hyphen tags. Clear? So if you know the branch related commands, tags are very easy, right? So now let me create it. So already I'm in this local repository project. So just execute the git status. So right now I'm pointing to the development branch. Guys, can we create the tags on other branches? Is it going to alert? Hello? So Madam Smita is asking that, sir, what does it mean that default branch, that you can please show to make default branch? Guys, yesterday we discussed it or not? Maybe, Madam, last 10 minutes, I think you are not there. Yesterday only we discussed it, how to change that master branch as a default to that stage branch we changed. Yes or no? So you can change any branch as a default branch, right? So in the remote repository, okay, by default it's a master branch. So right now if you see here, stage is the default branch. Usually what is the default branch? Master is the default branch. So how to change this one? I'm not going to explain because already I covered. See here, two arrow marks are there, na? Okay, using this option we can do it. So refer that last 15 minutes video, madam. Okay, so that's why I'm asking you guys to attend full class. Okay, even I'm observing, so last 15 minutes some people are dropping. And again we are going to see the attendance also, how many people are joining. See guys, we will force up to certain level to join like that one. So after that we are not able to write. Maybe it's very difficult for us also. See guys, I don't want to worry much about you guys, but my intention is every one of my student, all the students they should get the job. Okay, see, I don't want to worry. Already you guys paid the features, right? But we are not like others. Everyone should get the job. That's why even see the success rate also very good, right? So this month almost more than 40 offers. This is the first time in 1 month these many guys got the jobs. Okay, so some guys, even I'm scrolling, some guys are taking positively. Okay, sorry is scolding for a good for us only. Okay, so like that some guys are taking positively, some guys are taking personally, and they are telling to others, Bhaskar sir is very rude, he don't know how to talk to the students like that. See, if you do the hard work, 200% we are going to help you. Okay, if you're not, we're not going to worry. Why should we waste my time? You are not regular. Okay, so not only for you, Smita madam, for everyone I'm telling. Okay, so for everyone who are irregular, see that irregular guys are there now, I don't like those guys. So whoever practicing, even at any time you can call me, I will help them. Okay, see, if I am not this kind of seriousness now, I didn't get these many students going to get the jobs. Hmm? N number of students, more than 1500 members students, they got the jobs. Okay, because of I'm very serious, I'm rude. Okay, so many people, they like me because they're doing hard work, they're practicing whatever they want, technically they're getting help, right? So for doing hard work, for them I'm very good person. For lazy fellows who are not attending, for them Bhaskar sir is a like villain. Okay, so whatever it may be, I'm going to take care of everyone. Okay. And one more thing, guys. See, many of the HR executives are contacting me, share with me some good profiles they're asking. So that time what I'm going to do? So whoever attending classes regularly, whoever good in technical, those guys resumes only I'm going to forward. Because now I don't want to lose the reputation in the market. Mithun Technologies means very good right now, right? So that's why many of the HR executives are contacting me, and they are asking, we need that good profiles, Devops. Anyway, we are teaching mainly Devops only. Others we are not. I'm not teaching like Python and that. Earlier I was teaching Python also. So that's why many people are coming. If they want Devops profiles, first contacting Mithun Technologies. Many guys. So from last 10 days, 6 of MNC, this HR executives contacted me. Okay. So now we'll discuss about that, how to create the tags. We'll execute it. Right. So right now, if you see, we are in the development branch. Can we create that tags and development branch? Is it going to allow? Yes. There is no restriction. It is going to allow, right? If you want, you can create it. Before that, just you can execute that git a tag command. Is there any? See, it is not showing anything. Now I am going to create it. Git tag. Usually, how we are going to create the tag? So we are going to follow some rules. So usually, when we are creating a tag, the tag name will be like this one. That Facebook version 1.0.0, 1.0.0, right? So here the version 1.0.0, what is the first? It is going to represent this number. First number, major version. Second number, minor version. Third one number, patch or update. So like this, we are going to create it, execute it. So now, if you execute git tag command, see, it is displaying that one tag. So now I am going to push this tag. Okay, git push alias name fb tag name. So this is a tag name. So right now in the remote repository, if you go and see, tags are 0. Yes or no? So now I'm going to execute this one. Hit the enter. See, one tag has created. Now you can go here, just refresh it. See here, it is showing that one tag. Click on this tag. You see here, it has created that zip file and tar file. So whatever the code which is there currently in local repository for that development branch, in the development branch, whatever the code is there, for that branch, it has created that tags. And whatever the code which is there, it has created a zip file and tar file. Okay, so now you are not able to update this one. See, it has created zip file and tar file. So if you want to update, you have to download it, extract it, and you have to use it. So later, after 1 year, 2 years, you can come here and you can refer it. Oh, in version 1.0, what code we have deployed? You can download it and you can use, extract it, and you can see. Right. So is there any option directly we can come here and we can create the tags like branches? So we created the branches directly in the remote repository. We came here, so we went here, we created the branches. So like that, is there any option to create the tags directly in the remote repository? Yes, it is possible. So before going to discuss that one, I will ask one intro question. What is the command, git command to create the archive files? Come on guys. Git tag command. So the interviewer asked like this one. So what is the command to create the archive, git command to archive the files, creating the archive files? Git tag. So he didn't ask that like this one. What is a command for creating the tags? If I use that term tags, it is kind of a clue, right? Yes or no? They will say that git tag, but somehow he asked in tricky way. He asked like this one. What is the command to create the archive files in git? Okay, what is the git command? Git tag command, right? See, it has created zip file, tar file. So now I am going to create that release this tags directly in the remote repository. For that one, click on releases. So now click on create a new release. So from which branch you want to create? Okay, select that branch name. Okay, then choose a tag name. Here you can give the name Facebook version. Alright guys, switch off your camera. Version 2.0.0. So assume this is a new release. This is the new release. Okay, so that's why I'm giving the 2.0.0. So if it is a very less features, you can give that 1.1.0. So if it is a bigger release, you can give that 2.0.0 and click on create new tag. Right there. See, excellent. This tag will be created from that target when you publish. Just scroll down. See here, click on publish release. So now if you go to the tags, okay, so click on repository, and if you see two tags, it is showing. Click on, see here, two tags, right? So version 1.0.0, this is the tag which I created in my local repository and I have pushed it. So this is the tag which I have created directly in the remote repository, right? So if you want to delete branch, we are going to use that git branch -d branch name. Same way, git tag -d tag name. Git tag -d tag name. Right. So it is going to delete that tag in the local repository. So the tag name is this one. It deleted. Now you can execute and see git tag. Oh, I didn't give properly. Git tag -d. Git tag -d. So it has deleted. Git tag executed. See, this tag has deleted. So it has created other one. So let me delete that one also. 0d. Okay, it has deleted. Now you can see git tag. So it has deleted in your local repository. Okay, so the git tag -d, it is going to delete in your local repository. So we have deleted that branch in the remote repository. Yes or no? How? Went here, we clicked on this branches, and if you see right side, this delete option, right? This delete option is there, na? But for tags, we don't have that option to delete. So if you see, you can go here anywhere. Okay, we don't have that tags option to delete. See, edit release is there, these things, but we don't have the option to delete the tags in the remote repository. Clear? Anybody have any questions about this tags? Okay. So next one is, so Om Prakash is asking how to create the tag on particular commit. It is not possible. We are going to create the tags on the branch level, not the commit level. So Praveen Kumar is, then we can't delete the created tags? No, the tags we are not able to. Okay, in the local repository, we can. You can create n number of tags, Srikar. There is no limit. Okay. So Jasprit is asking how to identify which tag is for which branch. Usually, we are not going to create the tags on other branch. Most of the time, 99, 100% we are going to create the tags on the master branch only. Okay. So based on that commit, we can see. Okay. Based on the commit, we can see here. Here commit ID is there. Na? So this commit ID you can take and you can see. Based on that, you can identify. Usually, we are going to create the tags on master branch. Smita is asking, sir, what is the purpose of tag and why we need to use it? So, madam, that's what. See, we created these versions. So today we have deployed that. Assume today we have deployed the first release. So I have given version 1. Again, developer updated the code. So next week we are going to deliver it. So that time we are going to create the tag 2.0. So like that, each release, okay, code is going to update, right? So to track that one, so in this version 2.0, what code I have deployed? Feature you have to come back and you have to refer it later if you want, suppose. So that time you can come here and you can take this code. Okay. So what is the difference between latest archive and actual files? And when we publish it, does the archive going to be available used for master? See, after pushing the code, automatically it is not going to archive. Okay, it is not going to archive. You have to, yes, I can understand Mantesh. Answer for the others. So we have created the tags. So now again, developer has developed the code. Some features he developed, right? And we developed. So the version is 3.0.0. Again, he developed the code. Some more updates. Again, we are going to apply. Suppose if we don't create the tags, we don't have that backup for version 3.0, right? We don't know what code we have deployed to the version 3.0, right? So after production release, immediately we are the development team has to create the tags. Clear? So next command is git stash command. So Smita is asking, sir, then again question come out, what is the difference between branch and tags? I am not going to cover, madam. So already I covered in detail way. So more than 10 minutes I covered this one. Okay, just refer that video because same topic again and again if I explain, people will scold me. Arey bhaiya, kya kar raha ho? Hmm? Like that they are going to scold me. So Saujan is asking, can we give version related description anywhere? Yes, madam. When you are creating, if you see, go to the tags. When you are going to create, so draft a new. So here you can give that name. Suppose I am going to create that this one. So the tag name I am going to give Facebook version 3.0.0. Okay. So give the name here. Third release. It contains that login feature. Something like. Okay. Decline publish. See, it is showing the third release. Right. So now you can go here. Tags. So this one. Right. See, it is showing that third release login feature. Clear? Mahindra, sir, we can delete the file which are available in staging area. Yes, it is possible. Mahindra, you can delete it. You can go here and you can delete it. So now we'll discuss about that git stash command. See, I have a one repository, okay, which contains that development branch and master branch. So usually developer is going to work on that development branch. Yes or no? Never ever he is going to directly work on that master branch. First, developer is going to develop the code in his local repository. He will commit into his local repository. Then he is going to push to the development branch. So once we'll test it in development environment, then we are going to integrate the code. Right. So developer is working on the development branch. He updated some files. Okay. But still he didn't completed the development. So in between, your lead has pinged you and he asked you to work on one production issue. If any production issue, we are going to work on that master branch, or we'll create a one new branch like a bug fix that bug name from the master branch, and we are going to work. Right. Currently, we were developing some files in the development branch. Yes or no? Currently, we are developing some files in the development branch, but you have to switch to the other branch. So already we discussed it. When you are switching from one branch to other branch, whatever the code you have written in one branch, you should commit the code in that particular branch and you have to switch to the other branch. Yes or no? If you don't commit, what will happen? It is going to be available for other branch also. That is not a good practice. Without committing the code in current branch, you should not supposed to switch to the other branch. Right? Then what to do? But my requirement is immediately I need to switch to the other branch, master branch. Suppose it's a master branch. Then what to do? So as a Git best practices, you should not supposed to commit the half done work. See, currently we are in between development. We didn't complete it, but for completing it may take 2 more days. But I can't wait, right, to fix that production issue. 2 days I don't want to wait. No? Immediately we need to fix that one. Now, how we were going to switch? You should not supposed to commit because it is not completed. It is half done work. Then what to do? Very simple. So far, from last commit to now, whatever we developed, I need to take the backup. So for that one, we are going to execute that git stash command. So if you execute the git stash command, what will happen? It is going to take that backup of whatever it is there in the working area, and it is going to create in one temporary location. So like this, you can take n number of backup sets. I want to know that how many backup sets are there. So for that one, you can execute git stash list, git stash list, right? So now it will display the term like this one, stash, okay, at the rate some index, okay, stash at the rate 1. So like this, here it is showing that 3. Suppose assume means 3 backup sets are there. Means 3 times you took the backup. So now after taking the backup, you can switch to the other branch and you can complete that whatever the fix. After that, you can come back to that the branch which you were working earlier. So now I need to resume my development work. So for that one, I need to take that whatever that backup is there, and I want to apply it to that this branch, development branch. So in that case, what we are going to do? We are going to use that git stash apply. So if you execute that git stash apply, here 3 backup sets are there. Na? Which one it is going to apply? All or first one or last one? The recent one. So whatever that recent one is there, na, it is going to apply the latest one, right? So if you want to specific one, suppose I want to apply this backup set, you can specify like this one. If you don't specify anything, it is going to apply that latest one, right? So after applying, I want to delete it. So if you don't delete it, as a result, your repository size is going to increase. So how to delete it? For that one, we are going to use that git stash drop. So if you execute this command, it is going to delete which one? So here three are there, na? Three backup sets are there. Which one it is going to delete? Again, it will be latest one. So if you want to delete that specific one, you can write. If you don't specify any backup set here, it is going to refer that latest one. It is going to take the latest one. So Jasprit is asking, can a user drop the backup that other user has created? So first of all, these backup sets we are going to create in their own local repository. So first of all, you are not going to work on others local repository, right? We are not going to get it. So now if you observe here, we use that two commands. For applying one command, for deleting. Is there any single command? Yes, we are going to use that git stash pop. Git stash pop means it is going to apply and it is going to delete also. Which one it is going to apply? The latest one. If you want to delete the specific, if you want to apply and delete specific version, you can use this one, like this one. Clear? Okay. So now what I am going to do? So first, just execute that git status. So it is showing that on the development branch, nothing to commit. Working tree clean means everything we have committed. So now what I'm going to do? I'm going to update some code. VA test dot. So it is not there. Okay. So employee service dot Java. I'm updating this. Save it. Right. Now you can execute git status. See, it is showing that modified. So now I need to switch it to the other branch. Without updating, without committing in current branch, you should not supposed to switch it. And also, if you see the content in employee service.java, so this line of code is there. This line of code is there, right? So now I'm going to execute that git stash. Before that, just execute git stash list and see nothing is there because we didn't create it. So now we are going to use that git stash. So if you want, you can give the some message also. -save. Okay. So this one, and which branch you are creating, which code snippet is there, like this one. Okay. Dev branch login feature, something like this one I'm giving. Okay, so you can use that hyphen. Remove this one. See, it is showing that saved working index, working directory and index state on development. So I have given that message. Na? Now you can execute that git stash. So guys, if you don't use this save on this one, it is not going to add this message. Git stash list. Now observe that here stash @ 0. Whatever the message we have given, it is going. If you don't give that save this message, na, it is not going to add this one. So now if you execute that git status command, see, it is showing that on branch development, nothing to commit, working tree clean, right? So now assume I switch to the other branch. I have completed that my work. Now again I came back to this development branch. So now I want to resume that work. I want to continue that work on the development branch. So in that case, what we have to do? We need to apply whatever this backup is there. For that one, we are going to use that git stash apply. So right now only one backup set is there. So that one it is going to take. See now it has applied, right? So you can execute git status. See here, the updated content is there. And you can, if you want, you can go and see that in employee service.java. So this line of code is added, right? So now assume we have completed the development. So I'm going to commit it. Git commit -a -m updated. It's updated. It's committed that code into the local repository. So after applying, if you go and see, is it deleted? It's not deleted, right? So now I want to delete it. So for that one, we are going to use that git stash drop. Git stash drop. It's deleted. Now you can execute git stash list. See, it is not displaying. It is not displaying. See, instead of executing 2 times git stash apply, git stash drop, you can use the git stash pop command. Okay, that is a use of pop. Clear, guys? Anybody have any questions about this git stash? Okay. Went ahead. So Praveen is asking, if you don't specify stash name after pop, which stash will delete it? See, that name, just for our reference purpose, we are going to give this one. Anyway, it is going to create with index. Okay. So if you use the git stash pop, the latest one, it is going to apply and it is going to delete it. Clear? So just before git stash apply, why was that git status not showing modified data? Because we didn't apply it, right? So it was in the temporary area. That is the concept of git stash, right? Yes or no? See, I have first I took that backup, right? I executed that git status. It is not showing anything because whatever it was there in that development branch, it took that backup. Then I have applied. Then it is added whatever the code was there. So that's why it is displaying that in the this particular file in the working area. Then we completed. Tarun is asking, sir, after commit the file, can we apply same backup? No. So git stash command, what it is going to do, whatever the code which is there in the working area, that one only it is going to take. So if you execute the git commit command, is there any code in that commit working area? No, right? Then how it is going to take? It is not going to take, Bhaiya. Clear? So now we are going to discuss about that other very important command, git cherry pick command. Cherries, Praveen is asking, after commit, stash will be cleared automatically? No, Bhaiya. That is what Vaitha, right? So we committed. After that, again, if you go and see, it is not deleted. We use that git stash drop, then only it has deleted. Okay. So now we are going to discuss about that other very important command, git cherry pick command. Many times they asked in the interview. So when we are going to use this git cherry pick command, see guys, maybe you observed or not, how I'm teaching. I'm telling that use case when we are going to use how to use this command. Everyone teach that how this command is going to work, but that important thing is the use case in which scenario where we have to use. That is very important. If you know these things, easily can able to apply after getting the job also. Sir, no. I'm explaining that use case scenario, then I'm using that command. Correct, na? And some people are asking, sir, already I learned the course. Can you teach me only real-time scenarios, the project work and done? Are bhaiya, again, how it is possible? Not possible. That for them, I'm telling that it is not problem. It is not possible, guy. Boys, you can join for the course, sir. Already we spent lot of money. We wasted time. We need to complete in 1 month. See, whatever the course we are taking, that of master program, more than 4 months it is going to 4.5 months it will take. Is it possible to teach in 1 month? I'm saying that it is not at all possible. If you want, you can join or your wish. Okay. See, first of all, when you are joining for any course, not only DevOps, any course, choose the right training center because time is very important. See, whatever you are spending this time, you are not able to get it right. Money, okay, you can earn it, but time, not possible. Right? So 3 months he wasted already. Again, he want to spend at least 2 to 3 months if you want to learn that advanced things and that. So that's why when you are joining any training center, not only Method Technologies, for any course, just check with your friends, relatives, then take that admission, guys. Okay. In future also, if you are joining for any course, okay, take that good decision, okay, right decision based on your inquiry, then you can join. Don't waste time to join in some other training centers. Okay, they are not up to the market. Okay, so now my requirement is I have one repository. So there I have development branches there and master branches there. So as a developer, continuously he is going to work on the development branch. Yes or no? He committed n number of times. So we can commit n number of times in our local repository. Yes or no? Yes or no? We can commit n number of times. Then one git push command you can push to the remote repository. But my requirement is whatever that code you have committed in development branch. So if you want to integrate all these commits with the master branch, which command we are going to use? You guys have to answer very quickly. Come on, guys. Oh, thank you, Om Prakash. Git merge. Okay, git merge command, Baya. Tarun, listen my question. But if you use a git merge command, specify that the branch name, what will happen? All the commits, whatever it is there in development branch, it is going to integrate to the master branch. But my requirement is in commit 4, whatever the code you have committed, that particular portion of code, I want to integrate to the master branch. Means I want to integrate to the other branch, not only master. My requirement is from one branch, some portion of code I want to integrate to the other branch. Is it possible? Yes, it is possible using the git cherry pick command. So first you can execute that git log command. Take that commit ID, switch to the other branch, to which branch you want to apply, and you can execute that. Suppose I want to apply into the master branch. Git cherry pick commit ID. So this commit ID we took from other branch development. So in this particular commit ID, whatever the files you have committed, whatever the code you have committed in this branch, so it is going to take from that particular branch and it is going to apply to that this master branch, right? So this is very, very important. Okay, so now if you see, we are in the development branch. We are in the development branch. So if you see here, head is pointing to the development, means this particular of code is not there in the stage branch. Okay, so this commit is not there in the master branch. See, master is behind 3 commits. Yes or no? So now I want to take that code, what is it is there in this particular commit, and I want to apply to the stage branch. Is it possible? Yes. So take this 7 characters of that commit ID. That is more enough. You don't want to take the full commit ID. So press the Q. Okay. So currently you are in the development branch. So now switch to the other branch, any branch, and you can execute this command. So now I'm going to switch to the stage branch, and I'm going to execute this one. Git cherry pick and commit ID. In this case, what will happen? Whatever the code it is there in this particular commit ID, that code it is going to integrate to the stage branch. Let's see. Git checkout stage branch. So now we are in the stage branch. So if you go and see that in employee service.java, so do we have that particular line of code? No, right? So we added this one line, this one, employee service in employee service.java. This line we have added, but I'm not able to see in that stage branch. Now, if I execute git cherry pick, and specify that commit ID. Even n number of times you have committed, that code is not going to commit. In this particular commit ID, whatever the code you have committed, that code is going to apply to this stage branch. Let's see. See here, it has one file, 2 instructions. So 2 instructions means 2 lines. one is a blank line. Now you can see that content in employee service.java. See here, this line and this line. One is blank line also it is added. Clear guys? So it is very important. Git cherry pick command. So using git cherry pick command, whatever the commit ID you are specifying from that particular branch, in this particular commit ID, whatever we have committed, that one it is going to apply to the other branch. Okay. So using the git cherry pick command, so some portion of code from one branch you can take and you can apply to that other branch. Clear? It's a very important command and interview purpose also. Clear guys? So now we'll discuss about that. If you observe, so far what we are doing, we are developing the code, right? And we are pushing the code to the remote repository. Correct, na? Instead of that one, I'm going to take that already existing project into my laptop and I'm going to work on that one. Assume today I joined in one project, new project. So as a developer, I joined in one company. So already that project is ongoing project. So that project is ongoing project. So now I want to take that already existing code and I want to start working on that particular project. Then what to do? We have to take this code. So Smita is, sir, does this mean we can cherry pick other developers code as well as? No, madam. See, this stack, okay, git stash and cherry pick, we are going to use in our local repository. Na? So we are going to use in our machine only, not in other developers. Okay. Okay, no problem, Saujanya madam. So now, how we can take that remote repository code into our laptop? So anyone can share your remote repository code, the remote repository URL. So like this, you guys also developed, na? How we can share? Suppose if that developer asked, hey, can you share with me that remote repository URL? How we are going to take? Very simple. Go to this repository, click on this code, see here, HTTPS URL, and click on SSH URL. So whatever you want, you can use it. So first we'll go with HTTPS URL only. Later we'll discuss. So I'm taking this one. I'm sharing with you guys. Okay. So this is my repository URL. So thank you, Ashok. Ashok has shared one repository. Okay. So let me copy. So this is Ashok repository code. WhatsApp. So he is developing that WhatsApp. Oh, thank you, man. So I'm also going to contribute that my code changes to for your repository. So Om Prakash, thank you. Chaitanya also shared that one. Okay, thank you. So Ashok has shared first. So I'm going to work on his repository. So first, what I'm going to do, I'm going to open directly in the browser. So this is the Ashok repository. So ashok.txt, extra files, sample.java, text.java. He developed some files yesterday. So yesterday only he started developing and pushing the code. Okay, so now how I can take this code? Very simple. So if you want to get the code, open the git bash. Okay, then execute this command, git clone the repository URL. Git clone the repository URL. So where it is going to download? So whatever that path currently in current directory. Thank you, Om Prakash. He answered already. Current working directory, it is going to download. So that's why what I'm going to do. So usually I'm going to, after opening the Git bash, I will go to my desktop. CD space tilde symbol desktop. So or what you guys can do, directly go to that desktop, right click on that one. There you will see that Git bash here. So open like that one, and you can execute this command. So some guys are facing the issue while executing this command cd tilde symbol desktop. Okay, so those guys directly what they can do, right click on the desktop, there they will see that git bash here. Open that one, and if you want to check whether you are in desktop or not using this pwd command, then you can execute this command. What will happen in the desktop with this repository name? It is going to create a one folder. There it is going to download that all the source code from the remote repository, and also it is going to create a one local repository also. So let me execute this one. So open the git bash. I'm going to open another terminal. So I'm going to desktop. I will move to the desktop. So currently I'm in desktop directory. So now I'm going to execute this command. See, cloning into this particular directory. So now if you go to my desktop with this WhatsApp name, one directory has created. There source code has copied. Go inside this WhatsApp. So now I will see in the desktop we have one directory called as WhatsApp. So there source code is there. So here now just you can execute that ls command. See, whatever the source code was there in the remote repository, it is copied here. So now you can execute that git status. See, it is showing that on a branch master nothing to commit, means we took that updated code. If you want you can use that git remote -v. See, automatically it is going to map that the remote repository URL. Clear? So now what I am going to do, I am going to work on this particular repository, right? So before that, see, myself and Ashok both are working on this project now. So now I took that everything. So parallelly Ashok also going to work on, right? So assume Ashok has developed some code and he pushed it to the remote repository. Ashok, can you push that code, or directly also you can able to update some code here? Ashok, can you go and update some code here? How we can update that code directly? Click on that file, any file, and you will see that edit icon. Click on this edit icon, and you will see here you can update it. Whatever you want, you can update it. So I'm not going to update. So just I'm showing you. Once if you done, let me know. I will tell you how to take that updated code. Updated, Ashok? No, still it didn't update it. Okay, so just now he updated this one. If you go and see updated code, he added this line. So now if you go and see in my local repository, ashok.txt, I don't see the updated code in my laptop, in my local repository. So now how to take that the updated code which is there in the remote repository to your local repository. So for that one, we are going to use that git pull command, or we are going to use the git fetch command. So before that, Yesh Babu is asking difference between git init command and git clone command. See, you don't have any remote repository, you are going to start developing new project. That time we are going to use the git init command, and you are going to develop the code, and you are going to push to the remote repository. So already code is there in the remote repository, you want to start working on that project, so that time you can use that git clone command, and you can download the code. So once if you download, it is going to create that local repository, and it is going to map that remote repository URL also from where you took the downloaded, where you downloaded. Got it? So that is the difference between git init and git clone. So now already we downloaded the code. Now I want to take only the updated code, because Ashok also working on the same project. That updated is not there. So to get that updated code from remote repository to your local repository, we are going to use that git fetch or git pull command. See, we are telling that here two commands, right? Git pull and git fetch. What is the difference between git pull and git fetch? So we need to get the updated code from remote to our local repository, right? From our local repository to I need to get into working copy or working area. So if we use that git fetch alias name, branch name, from which branch we need to get it. So right now I'm using that master branch. What will happen if you execute this command? Just it is going to get the code from remote to local repository. It is not going to get into that working copy, right? Working area or working copy. So if you want to get from local repository to working copy, again we need to use that git fetch, git merge. The branch name we have to specify, branch name. Then it is going to get from local repository to working copy. But if you use that git pull alias name, branch name, what will happen? It will get the code from remote to local repository, and from local repository to it will get the working copy also. So as a summary, git pull is equal to git fetch plus git merge. All right. So if you observe my document, so here I have documented. Okay. So if you see remote repository, local repository, working copy. So if you use the git pull, it will get the code from remote to local, and also it is going to get into your working copy. But if you use the git fetch, just it is going to get the code from local to remote, remote to local. Again, we are going to use that git merge command. Okay, see, git pull is equal to git fetch plus git merge. Okay, so now I will use that git pull command. Git fetch alias name. So what is the alias name? Origin. See here, if you don't know, just execute this command, git remote -v. Origin, branch name, master. ORIGIN. अरे भैया, first learn the spellings, na? ORIGN, origin. See, it got that from remote to local remote. Now, if you go and execute cat this ashok.txt, but still I am not able to see in working copy. What you have to do? You have to is that git merge this branch name, remote repository branch name. Now it is merged. Now you can see that content in ashok.txt. See, I can see this one. Ashok, again, you can go and update the code. Now I will use that git pull command, and then let's see. Done. Okay, let's see what he done. So he updated again same file ashok.txt. So latest updated patch, he added this one. So now what I'm going to do, just I'm going to use that git pull alias name branch name. Now if you see that you are going to see this log, then you are going to see this one also in one shot. Means it will get the code from local remote to local, and from local to it is going to make to the working copy. Git pull. Oh, I'm using the alias name FB. That is wrong, right? Origin. Observe here, it got the code from remote to local repository, then it is updated. Then it is updated. Clear? Anybody have any questions, guys? Good question. Saujan is asking when we have to use that git pull, when we have to use the git fetch. Git fetch. This is also very important question. See, today we went to office. You didn't start it. So before starting, as a best practice, okay. So guys, before developing any piece of code, first you have to take the updated code. So that time you can use the git pull command. So whatever it is there in remote repository, you are going to get into a local repository working copy. That time you can use the git pull. Okay, good. Then when we are going to use the git fetch, suppose you went to office and already some code is there in the remote repository, updated code. You didn't took that updated code and you have started directly. Later, you got a ping from your lead. Hey, so then take that updated code from remote and you can start working. So already you started without taking updated code in remote repo. So that time what you have to do, you can use the git pull, git fetch. Why? Because suppose if you use that git pull, it may go into override your local changes also. So if you use the git pull, first it will get the code from remote to local, then you can use that git merge. So at least if it is not going to override, it may give that merge conflicts. Clear? You got the difference between git fetch and git pull, and when we have to use the git pull, when you have to use the git fetch. You guys clear, right, on those things? Okay. So now, yeah, Om Prakash, see, at least if you get that merge conflicts, you can go and fix those things, right? Which code is correct, which code we need to use it. Yes or no? It is not going to overwrite, right? So Jasprit saying if you use the git pull, it may go into override. It may not going to give that conflict. Okay. So Ashok, if you go and update something again, okay. So before that, 1 second, Ashok. Okay. So if you want, you can update also, not a problem. So what I'm going to do, I am going to update the code. You can wait some time, Ashok. I'm going to update the code, and I'm going to push the code. Let's see. So VA. So what are the files are there? Okay, va sample.java. So this line is developing by Mithun Technologies. Copyrights by MD. Sir, what is there inside in that one, sir? You are telling that copyrights. Hmm? Just I'm keeping that one. Hmm? I'm saving this. I have updated. Now I'm going to commit into my local repository. Git commit -m updated Java. It's committed in my local repository. So now I'm trying to push this code. Git push alias name. Okay, alias name is origin, branch name master. I will get a error. See, it is showing that permission to this particular repository denied to this particular user. So unable to access this repository URL, it is the requested URL written that 403. It is written that 403. So 403 means forbidden. Forbidden. So guys, we have 400 series is there. Okay, 500 series error codes are there. These are the HTTP status codes. These are the HTTP status codes. So if any 400 series, it's a client side issues. If any 500 series, it's a server side issues. This is also very important question, guys. So can you tell me some HTTP status codes? So if you get that 400 series, it's a client side issues. 500 series, server side issues. So we are going to get that 401 many times. Many times we are going to get 400, 403, 404. Okay. So the assignment for you guys is at least from 400 to 404, 400, 401, 402, 403, 404. The status code and respective code meaning. Say 403 means forbidden, 401 means unauthorized, like 404 not found, like that 500, 501, 502, 503, like this. You guys has to know these things. I'm going to ask you individually. Okay, so if you are not going to answer, it is shameful for you guys, because I'm telling it is very important question. Not only in DevOps, even we have one course called as cyber security. In the cyber security also 15 minutes topic is there in this HTTP status codes. It's very important. So now it is saying that 403 means for my user, I don't have access to that particular repository. What you have to do in this case, Ashok has to give the access to my user to that particular repository. Is it possible to give that repository access to the specific user? We have given that team access, right? We added users to the team. For the team, we have provided a repository access. Yes, you can give that individual access also. Assume me and Ashok only both are working. So that time we don't want to create a team. Already Ashok has created that repository. By default, he is the owner. Now, how Ashok can provide that access to my user? Very simple. Ashok, follow me. Just once if you open that repository, you will see that settings tab. For Ashok repository, I am not able to see the settings tab because I am not the administrator. But for my repository, I can see. Ashok, click on this settings tab. See how many people already dropped. So they are not able to wait till 7:30. And if you see that here, collaborators and teams, click on this one. So it is going to ask that password. Just follow me, my instructions. So once we click on collaborators and teams, just scroll down. If you see that add people, okay, click on this add people. So give that my name. So my username is Devops Training BLR. This one, okay. Select this one and select this right access and click on add people. So already my username is there. That's why I'm not able to select this one. So if anyone gives this your username, I'm going to give. So my username is DevOps Training BLR Ashok. Hey guys, stop it. Enough, because Ashok has to take my username. So I'm going to give for Praveen. Okay, select. So I'm going to select right. Click on this one. So Santosh is asking, sir, is clone access default? Can that be restricted also? Yes, Santosh. Did you remember in the day one we discussed about that administration part? That time while creating a repository, we can select that public or private. If you make it public, anybody can able to read. They can take the code, but they are not able to update it. That is what we are doing. He created a public one. So if it is a private, even they are not able to. So Ashok is saying that done, sir. Added him as admin now. Okay. So once if you provide the access now, you are going to get him one mail. Okay. So just refresh it. Yes, see, Ashok has invited to his repository. Click on view invitation. So guys, in the real time, automatically it will get that access, but in this case, it is not good. So I click that accept. Now see, you now have admin access to this organization, into this repository. Now I can go and execute this command. Now it is going to work. See, it pushed the code. All right. So like this, guys, we are going to provide the access. So we are going to continue in next session on Monday. So tomorrow no class. So tomorrow next class is very important. We are going to discuss about that SSH keys. So before that, you guys are getting some error when you are pushing the code. Yes or no? While pushing the code, we'll discuss that one. Then we'll discuss about SSH keys. Then how to use that SSH URL. So all these things. So Monday class is very important, guys. So in the real time, how developers are going to use that, I'm going to discuss that one. Sir, what if we other user also updating same file? In that case, can we also able to push the code? That is what, madam, we are going to discuss. When you are trying to push a code without taking updated code, we'll get a error. Okay, we'll see on next session. Okay, then we'll go to these things. Don't miss Monday class. Okay, so first initially 1 month, 1.5 month, Saturday, Sunday no class. So later we are going to take Saturday, Sunday also. Okay. Thank you guys. We'll see you tomorrow, Monday. So I need to start that other batch. Already people are waiting. Bye.